everybody, it's Dana Brigman, and I am going to start trying to do more videos. I've said that before, and I somehow derail myself every single time. But I want to start walking through a lot of the content that exists out on my blog and let you guys start to see all the resources that are available to you to help you learn more, to help you get your dog to where you want them to be, put a lot of the problems that you're having behind you, and move forward with some of the training and problem solving that's going on. Because I am seeing year after year after year after year the same problems. And some of you are making your way through them. Some of you are falling into this, okay, I'm just going to accept where we are today and live with it. And I want to help everybody beyond that. And then, of course, all the new people who have dogs with new issues, or as your dog evolves and has new life stages. So please make sure that you are headed out to my website, caninecoach.dog, D-O-G, and starting to dig into some of the information that's there. You can also join me on Nutrition and Natural Wellness Facebook group, and we will start having some questions and answers there as well, where we can dig in and talk about some things. And then in a week or two, I'm going to be announcing a new forum where there will be a lot of dialogue, a lot of education that is going to be available to all of my past customers, new customers, and those of you who want to be, right? But we're going to start with some of the simple stuff. Let me rephrase that. It's not necessarily simple, but it is common, right? Some of the common things that we're seeing. And we are moving into spring, and we had our first thunderstorm here over the weekend. It was early in the morning, but there was a rumble of thunder, and I thought about all of you who have dogs who are dealing with these stressors as we're moving into spring and summer time frame. Now is the time to get ready for helping your dog reduce their stress around fireworks and thunderstorms. It starts now, right? Not in the middle of a storm. And so my recommendation for that is that you begin with YouTube channels that play those sounds. Just turn them on your computer while you're working from home. Start with a few minutes a day, multiple times a day, and build your way to those sounds are on virtually all the time at a very low level. And as your dog starts to accept the sound, then periodically move into some higher volume, some big bursts of those volumes, and let's get some sound sensitivity reduced. Now, in a thunderstorm, we cannot fix the barometric pressure. We can't fix how the air feels, right? But you can start to help take the edge off of issues that your dog is having. And we can do that with essential oils. We can do it with homeopathic remedies, and there are lists of them out on my website and in that Nutrition and Natural Wellness group I'm telling you about. So pop in there and start to learn. Please don't go through another summer with you in the bathtub with your dog and your dog stressed out and anxious. What I like to do is start to introduce like the essential oils at a time when your dog is very calm. Like tonight, when you guys are just sitting down, it's the end of the evening, give your little dog a massage, a rub down with some essential oils, and start to imprint that scent with calmness, with relaxation. And then use it as a diffuser, which if you're not even going to be home, you can set a timer for those diffusers to kick on at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when the thunderstorms normally start to fire up. And ideally, there is some association from your dog that that scent and that state of mind come together. I also like to work the dog during this time, meaning when something happens, we hear that sound or we hear the fireworks, We get up, we get out some really high value treats, and we start practicing our tricks. Doesn't have to be these crazy heavy duty sit stays, down stays. You want to keep your dog's mind occupied, right? You want to do some quick pace, fun things that are exciting and the rewards are flowing. And he's like, ooh, when's the next one coming, right? Because it's fun and it's engaging with you. And this is a big step that I want you all to think about for this year is your state of mind, the words that you express, whether verbally or mentally, are heard by your dog. So if you're saying it's going to be a shit show, pardon my French, tonight because of the fireworks, then guess what? It is, right? I need you all to start thinking and shaping how you think and the perception that your dog needs to take on about this is going to be okay. This is going to be something fun for us to do. And really begin to work through that and changing that language. Your dog knows. So if you spend all day stressed out because you see the neighbors putting out fireworks, or you know that like me, you live at the beach, they're going to be firing them off even though it's illegal, or you live next to the park that shoots them off, then yeah, make some concessions, make some changes for that, but change how you think. Change how you put energy into the universe about that experience. So if you begin today with the sound desensitization, the essential oil imprinting, the changing of the thoughts, and teaching your dog some new things that can be pulled into the activities that you now start to do during the storms and the fireworks instead of getting in the bathtub, you are going to have a whole lot better experience. If you still need something day of, which is quite common, there are essential oils that can take on a sedative type effect. Think vetiver, cedarwood is very grounding. There are also some homeopathic remedies that can be given day of. You could bring in flower essences like, Rescue Remedy, excuse me, I was losing it. Chamomile tea in the water. There's a whole bunch of things, and all of that is documented out. Actually, I think some of that content is out on welloldcanine.com, my other site. But I want you to think today of, is your dog one that is prone to storm stress or firework stress? And if they are, today is the day to begin to change that and to get your products lined up so that you can start using them as that imprint if you need it. And I'll say this too. If your dog is anxious to begin with and the storms and the fireworks just make the problem worse, address the underlying anxiety. Fix the root today so that they're not starting at a threshold that's already too high when those things are going on. So there is a lot of ways to move forward and get resolution for this. Certainly a tremendous amount of improvement that does not require you to have to drug up your dog or sleep in the bathtub with them. So let's fix this. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you choose the resources and the training techniques that are going to help you get this resolved. So let's fix it this year for